The 2014 Ontario Strongest Man competition took place on June 21st and 22nd. There was a great turnout with the proceeds going to Big Brothers, Big Sisters of Thunder Bay. 2012 and this year's Strongest Man, Luke Scarup, explains how the sport has grown.
The event itself, the Ontario Strongest Man competition, has been taking place since around early 2000s. It's kind of a niche sport that's grown from a television show that was started in the 70s. Basically, CBS started a television show of these large burly guys just lifting heavy and awkward objects. They're pressing logs overhead, carrying heavy things, lifting cars, rolling cars, pulling transport trucks. So the sport's kind of continued to evolve to the point now where it's more of a sport. Wouldn't quite say it's an Olympic sport, but it's a lot of fun. More standardized events and different feats of strength. So you've got usually a competition like this, it's almost like a decathlon. These athletes, these large men, are doing 9 events today. You can't just be good at one of them, you have to be good at all 9 to do well.
Head referee Chris McDowell explains how his passion for this event started.
I competed in the West, so as I said, when we broke up those divisions, I competed in the Western division. So they bring me in as kind of an impartial ref. I don't have any, nothing affects me on who wins for Ontario. I've been close friends with well 50% of the competitors here, and yeah, just I love the sport and I love helping out, and yeah, just want to see it grow. So
Paul Valancourt shares his rigorous training schedule.
I train 4 days a week, 3 days a week in the gym with using barbell movements, just like a normal athletic or strength athlete would. And I do 1 day a week in an events, what I call my events garage, where I have all of the strongman implements where I practice the skills of the sport of strongman. My passion for this event is great. I mean, I don't want to say that it absolutely dominates my life, but to some degree it's a very big part of it. Training is a big part of my life. Competing in strongman is a big part of my summer. My work schedule and my life schedule revolves around strongman.
Strongman is very much an individual sport, but Ben talks about the team aspect of the sport.
The sport of strongman, in my opinion, is a great sport to get into. You're competing against other guys, but you're also competing mainly against yourself because you want to better your personal best every competition. So, and the camaraderie in the sport is amazing. Guys push you. My training partner, I compete with him on a regular basis, so he's always pushing me in training to get me better, and he feeds off of the energy that I give because he wants to beat me as well. So it's give and take. Sure, you can get heated in competitions between guys, but when the show's over, it's left all out on the table and nobody holds any grudges against anybody. So it's a great sport to get into, and it's fun.
Kyle Reiner talks about how living in Thunder Bay has affected him in the sport of strongman.
Surprisingly enough, Thunder Bay has been very supportive. They've helped me a lot. We have some silent sponsors that help us out, provide us with a building to house all our equipment where I train out of, and that's been a huge help. We're one of the strongest cities in Canada. Obviously, we have 7 provincial level competitors competing today. That's more than any other city in Canada, and we're fairly small, so that's a pretty big accomplishment for us.
To find out more about this event, check out Thunder Bay Strongman and Ontario Strongest Man 2014 on Facebook, or ontariostrongman.ca, or Luke's personal website, lukescarup.com. For Go Thunder Bay, I'm Cam Thomas.